back to my channel, and we're going to do some building today. And it's late in the evening, and I'm going on with that one, the Samba by, I wanted to say something else, but by Model Space. And these have been coming in quite regularly, so we can go on. I've got 2 packs. As you can see, right here is pack 2, pack 3 is in the box still. And meanwhile, I've gotten in something from Mike Lane. I've got number plates. And in the bag, there's a lot of number plates, a lot of choices you can make. And I've chosen 2. So you've got quite a lot of choices. And I've done quite a lot of shopping at Mike Lane's web shop. He's got quite a lot of nice, really nice stuff that you can put on, or you can put on your models that you make. He's got quite a lot of different things that you can put on different models and on cars, and from all different brands of partwork companies. So check him out, and with that, let's just start on the build. So as I showed you before, that's what the number plates I chose, and I show you the engine lid as well, or which engine door, because it's underneath at the in the back. So we're not going to be using those today, but I'm just wanted to show you. And this is what we're going to use, and that is stage number 7 that I've already done, because you need hot water. These wheels are on tight as anything. You cannot get them loose anymore. You can't. As always, I've got the same tools. My Tamiya tweezers, one with the rounded hand, one with the pointy hand beak, or whatever you want to call it. My package opener, my scalpel, screwdrivers with the different heads, my cameras, my zoom, my iPad, and I can pull that down a bit now because none of the cameras are seeing it, but except for the one behind me, so you can watch what I'm doing. Let's start this build. Pack number 2 of the Samba, and we're starting with the door, or at least the inner part of the door, and stage number 6. This package, this box, it's the left, stage 6 is the left front door. I'm reading this, I'm sorry. The left front door interior, the right front wheel, which I have already done, the right front seat back, the right front wheel, the right front door, the right front door window, the right front door interior, the right front seat, and the left front door trim. So we've got quite a lot, and let's just see how quick we get through them. And we're going to stage 1. These are the parts. I'll put up a picture as well, but the parts are from the build guide. And we're gonna put them together. More or less, as you can see, quite easy. You just put those 2 with those 2 lugs. You put them together. And I can't think of anything else but the BPs going in there. So let's put them in. BP03, and make sure the surface underneath is clean. I'm holding it up because it's slightly bent and I don't want to break it. We're gonna get the metal part of the door in, and we're gonna put them together. We are gonna put 4 DB screws in, and as shown before, I'm using oil, and this is a little pen I use. This is for multi-purpose, for locks, oiling locks and stuff like that, and we're just using a tiny bit of oil. As you can see, there's hardly anything in there. It's just to oil up the tip of the screw. Why are they not going in? It's not doing anything because there's no thread on it. I don't know if you can see that. That's a completely unthreaded screw. Luckily they give out extra screws, otherwise I couldn't have done anything about it. A completely unthreaded screw. Well, if you don't have a thread, you cannot do. And that first part of this screw is crooked as well. Now I need to check if I have an extra screw of the OD 3, and luckily I do. Let's see if this one works. That looks a bit better. Badly manufactured screws. There we go. That grabs. Wow, all that doing for finding out that the screws are not working. Okay, so tip here, check the screws before you screw them in, or check them when you find out that nothing is happening. Okay, and I think that is stage, what was it? 6 done. I'm not wearing my glasses, so yes, stage 6 done. The interior is in, and I still don't see how this door hinge works because there's not a lot happening. There is, sorry. So that's the door done. The left hand side door. Looking really nice like that. So stage 7 would be next, but we're going straight to 8 because I've done the wheel already. So that would have been stage 7. Stage 7 done, and we're going on. Carefully store these parts for future use. So we're not actually going to put them together yet. Future use, so we're going to put them there. And we're going to be finishing the wheel. Where's my trusty scalpel? This is a quick one. We've done one already, and we've got B, D. And let's check these screws before we put them in, so that we're not screwing and trying to screw something in that has no screw thread. It's pretty darn easy, isn't it? And we're going to put in, wow, that was never, oh, there's a magnet in there. I didn't know that. I thought I had to push it in, but there you go. That's stage number 9 done as well. And we're putting that aside, and we're going over to stage number 10. And we're gonna have plastic noise. So I should be taking 11 as well, because that will be the total, the outer door for the right hand side of this one. So I might as well, if we're making plastic noise, do it all at once. We're putting that there. Nothing sticking in there. Nothing. That's the emblem. I like these diagrams that they put in. With these diagrams you can do the build as well. Make sure that the surface underneath is clean, so you won't be scratching anything. DB3, those were the screws that were not working. And a few tiny bits. Nothing sticking down there. By the way, these are superb to put some glue in. If you're having to glue something with super glue, perfect for that. I learned that from Wayne. And we're going to the slightly smaller head again, the Peugeot. Put the tip into a bit of oil. Careful, no scratching. This is a little bit filly. It's grabbing. So we put that in just a little bit first. DB03 number 2. A bit of oil on the tip of the screw. And that's in there. Yep, it's in there. Then we put the bracket in there and we get some tape in to keep it there. Just a little tape to keep it there, and so you can work on the other side, because that's where you'll be working. We're getting out the tweezers because we're getting that little pin in. And pushing it through. It's in there. Then I think we're using this bracket. We're holding the pin in like that. We will be using a DB03, I think, because there weren't any other screws in this. Oil. It's in there. And we go on to put the spring on that side. Oh, then the short side will be putting through door handle. Then we put that little bracket in there, but we keep the spring on this side. Holding that down, making sure the spring stays on this side. We get another DB screw, put that on the screw head, dip it in some oil. This is how it works. Holding it with one hand, and one-handed putting on all the screws. Okay, there we go. Making sure it's under, yep, it's not underneath. It's in there. That's good. And we can take the tape off. And I'm just going to put it right there for later use. And that's how that works. Alrighty, that was stage 10 done, and I've got stage 11 in front of me now. DB and DP 03. These are the DB ones. Quite a few again. And these are the DP 03s. So just a quick look at the screws. They seem to be looking okay. The P's are fine, but the D's are a bit strange. That's what we have. Sliding door, moving window, yes. Trim, empty plastic. First thing we do is push the trim in. We're pushing into plastic, so those are the DP screws. We need 2 of them. These are going in really easy. Tighten them up. There we go. That's the trim in. I've done that. It's not any big. Yeah, okay. There we go. I'll have a look at that later. Check it with the other one. DBs 03, 4 of them. Oil as well. Let's start with the middle. The left from the middle. And there we go. And the last one, and most probably that being stage, this stage done as well. I thought we were at 11, isn't it? Yes. Let's tighten them up. That's that for stage 11. I'm going to put that there, and I'm going to get stage 12 out. And stage 12 is what we've done in stage 6, exactly the same. I had that with the other one as well, hard to put the screws in. You just push it down. Oh, there you go. As you can hear, there as well. I need to screw them down. Yep, that's better. Nothing needs to come up. Nothing moving there. With the other parts you might want to do the wobble check, but this is just, is it fastened enough? Is the door handle working? Yep. And that is that stage done as well, number 12. We're going on. I just walked downstairs, sorry for the heavy breathing. There we go. These 3s are very popular screws. We've got DP 03s here. They're mighty popular. So let's bring that in. But let's see, put 13 aside. So we're going to page 53. Yep, we're going to be putting everything together with everything. So let's get the parts from stage number 8, where we just got them but did nothing with them. And let's put them together. It would have been nice if we put a little bit of foam in there, because, but it looks Really neat. That's that. And now we're going to do the same thing with this one, most probably. But this one has screws in them. And I think we're going to put them in like that. It's the most obvious way to put them in, huh? Yeah, DP 3 screws. And the last one right here is number 4. Tighten it all up a bit. Remember not to over tighten them because it is plastic. And we're going to put them in like that. And we're going to be putting 2 DP03s in there. Yep. It is metal, but the screw goes into plastic. And I can put this seat with the seats over there. So you can see them every video clip I make. Oh, come on. There we go. Didn't want to go in. There we go. Doesn't it look nice? Yes. We're going to put them right there. Left. That's this one. It is. It wouldn't fit in anyway, so let's get all the plastic out of the way and then into the proper waste paper basket. In this case, waste paper plastic basket. So we've got the trims, 3 parts of them, and the DP03. Are they okay this time? No screws with no thread. Now let's see. So we've got this handle, which is probably the handle to open up the door, the window. Is it to do the window? Don't know. I think so. So it's got a keyhole pattern, so there's no other way to put it in. And the keyhole is like that, so you put it in, and then we put it DP03 in there. Careful with this. This is a very small part, and you don't want to overdo it. And now we're pushing everything in. Yep. You've got these holes here. They're for putting this stuff in. Okay, we're starting with the part we've just made. There we go. I thought it was strange because it was lifting up. What are they saying? Does it matter which way we put it in? In which? No, it doesn't. Look at that. All the trim is looking really nice like that. Okay. Be careful with this one. There we go. Wow. So that's the door on the outside. Finished completely with a beautiful trim here. The gap is a little bit big here, but you know, if it would have been perfect, I would have been charging a lot more. But doesn't that look nice? And that does complete everything now. So that's the left door. That's one of the seats. That's the right door. And that's the, I think the right wheel. Yes, right front, or well, it doesn't matter. It's a right wheel for the right hand side of the VW Samba. And that's that for this build. Let's get you up. So that's that for this build. Package number 2 completely done. We're on, I think we're on 40 minutes, so I can cut this down to a good one, not too long, one that you might like not being too long, so I'm not making a whole movie of 1 hour and 30 minutes. But that's done. That's this package done. It is. I know I'm saying it every single time, but you know, it's just, we are living in a time when these builds and these things bring me happiness, take me away from all the is going on. And I love it. I just love doing this. And you know, if I had loads more money, I would make loads more cars. There's a Formula 1 car that I'm going to do soon from a company called Porsche. And I'm just going to wait on that because that's going to be in the autumn. And we'll see how that comes out. But without anything further to do but to move the screws over to this, I'm saying thank you for watching, and see you next time. Like and subscribe, pass it on. See you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.